dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me, yeah. And I'm feeling good.
Welcome to the Subway and BUCS store.
Subway is partnering with BUCS to help the next generation of students live active lifestyles.
Watch this space.
Proud to be supporting the Milk Every Moment campaign, highlighting the nutritional value of milk and how it can support students in their sporting performance.
To showcase how milk's nutritional values can support student athletes in prep for their event or with recovery.
We're here today to promote some nutritional benefits of milk. We're going to have 5 shots to try and hook a vitamin or a mineral.
I hit phosphorus.
And phosphorus is used for the maintenance of bones and teeth.
Winners of the BUCS Super Rugby Milk Championship.
Very good morning, back to Ponds Forge International Sports Centre for day 3, the final day of our BUCS Long Course Championships 25-26, part of the BUCS Nationals and the BUCS Swim Series. What a night we had last night, hey, in the pool. It was absolutely incredible. The relays were everything we hoped and dreamed they would be. If you've not seen them during one of the breaks today, go back and watch. Both of the 4x1 free relays came down to a tenth. Still could barely speak, a tenth of a second. Just brilliant. And we've got one more relay to come tonight, which is the 4x1 mixed. I say tonight, this afternoon, it's an earlier schedule today. So we're kicking off at 9 o'clock, and finals, I don't want to get this wrong, hang on. Let's have a quick look what the finals were. It's definitely not 5:15. I'll be well on my way home by then. It is, this is very, very specific. 9 minutes past 3, our finals get underway. Just say 3 o'clock to be safe. And this session, this is a fairly short-ish session. This is session 5A. 5B is 12 o'clock, midday. And the finals, we're going to say 3 o'clock just for safety. But it is officially around about 10 past. But be here early, don't want to miss any of this. It's been very, very special. You can see our swimmers already poised to dive in for our first event of the morning. It's going to be the 200-metre butterfly. In today's programme, girls will go first, followed by the boys. And we continue to rack up these BUCS records. There were none in last night's session, which is a real surprise. There was 19 power records on Friday and 3 final session BUCS records. But I don't think there was any last night. We've got plenty of time this morning to confirm all this. Right, underway. If you are joining us for the first ever time at BUCS on this Sunday, I will remind you that we swim the fastest 3 heats first in all our events. Now, interestingly, in the 200 fly, but maybe not a surprise, there's only 3 heats. So we are going to see heats 1, 2, 3, which is the only time you'll see that this weekend. And then generally we'll go the fastest 3 heats in each event, and then we'll swim the earlier heats in the middle session. That's from midday. All right, so if you're here, other than the butterfly, if you're here for an early heat, that'll be from midday onwards. Thank you for joining me online. Already almost 100 of you this morning. Wonder how many join at 9:15, because that has been the schedule for the first couple of days. I am still, here we are, just getting all my paperwork in order. Just for a bit of insight, because I often find friends do find this interesting. So in front of me is not just the pool. I have my laptop. I've got the stream that you're watching, so I can see replays with you and things. I've also got like 7 bits of A4 that I constantly refer to throughout the day. So it's a busy old desk, but we try and keep it in some sort of tidy order. Right, I think I am happy with this layout. In the middle, in 4, Lucy Grieve, who has, she's won silver twice this week already in the fly, in the 50 fly silver, 100 fly silver, both times behind Kira Schlossen. This is getting her in guaranteeing her a spot in the final, 2:15. Now, Faye Rogers has just put 942 points at 2:20. And that, as an S10, where's that bit of paper? I'm going to say surely that's a BUCS record. First race of the day. I'll find that. That is remarkably quick. And 942 points is massive, huge for the Edinburgh swimmer. Olivia Sheehan for Birmingham in 3rd place. Lucy Grieve trying to find the top step of the podium late this afternoon. Heat number 2. From the bottom, Francesca Hallam-Stott, Naomi Parker, Matilda Ransom, Catherine Johnson, Lucy Fox, Catherine Roberts, Lucy Turner, Zara Davies, Ellie Peacock and Jess Smith. Now there will be a new champion in the 200 fly, because Kiana McInnes, who's won it the last couple of years, not with us, and also Stevens, who was silver last year, also. Now Kira Schlossen, who got bronze last year, could do the treble. She's in heat number 3 coming up shortly, and she's won the first 2 events in this stroke already this week. Lucy Fox in lane 4 here, bronze in the 100 fly this week. Lucy Fox did, though, win the 200 fly at the short course 4 months ago, ahead of Lucy Grieve and Kira Schlossen. First message has come in on the chat. Please do be active on that today. You were amazing yesterday. So, honestly, so much fun yesterday. And Tyler says, hi, Ewan, how are you today? I'm great. Voice is going a bit, can you tell? Getting a little bit rough, but I'll be all right. I'll go easy today until the finals. There were some standout swims. Harry Evans yesterday, Agarad, just incredible. The relays were, again, just brilliant. And some more of the same today. Plenty of swimmers going for doubles. That's the short course and the long course. So Lucy Fox for Loughborough, reigning champ in the 200 fly short course. And this, for one, is going to be a great, great final. We've still got another heat to come with Kira Schlossen. Second place. 2:12 beats the time of heat number 1, so Fox will go into lane 4 at the minute. Then the Swansea teammates, Charlotte Johnson and Catherine Roberts. In fact, Roberts was 2:22. Third place with Matilda Ransom for Bath. So do let me know who you're watching, where you're supporting from, and maybe what you did for Valentine's evening last, well, to a point. Did you enjoy yourselves? Did you spend time with your loved one? I had a meal for one in the hotel. And then I watched some Winter Olympics. The speed skating last night was brilliant. I've never watched that before, really, with any sort of honest interest. But I did. I locked into the speed skating last night. It was great. Tyler says, "Yeah, definitely could tell the voice has gone. Thanks." Couldn't chat much yesterday. Housework to do. But you'll be here the whole time today, as will I. I will be here all day too. Schlossen in 4. The one to beat on butterfly this week. She's going for all 3. She's got the 50, she's got the 100. Can she get the 2? Against her in this heat, Charlotte Body from lane 0, Kate Baxter, Sophia Gledel, Susie McNair, Shannon Stott, Sophie Murray, Poppy Baber, Tony Jameson and Rebecca Augier. Surprised, well, maybe not surprised, Morgan Brophy, who got bronze in the 50 fly, or in the 200. The others are Grieve and Schlossen and Fox. The other 4 medalists for the other 2 races. However, some swimmer schedules are going to be so busy, especially if you are part of a relay as well. What was one of the many highlights from yesterday was the last race of the night, the 4x1 men's freestyle. Oh, unfortunately, we've seen Poppy Baber pull out for Birmingham. I hope she's okay. Schlossen leads for Edinburgh, but Tyler Melbourne-Smith, having come off the back of winning gold in the 800, took the anchor leg in the 4x1. He was given a 5-metre lead, and it went down to 9 100ths of a second. They won by. It was astonishing. I have just been handed by our team downstairs. They come up and ran up to me some extra triple action cherry lozenges. That is very much appreciated. That is proper love. And do you know what? They're red. They're like little hearts. Love. Thank you, guys. Schlossen wins 2:10, fastest time of the 3 heats. She'll be at lane number 4. She'll be alongside Lucy Fox in those central lanes. So Edinburgh v Loughborough tonight in the centre. You'll also have Lucy Grieve. Shannon Stott will definitely be in that final for Sheffield Hallam. And then we jump out to around about the 2:20. So some on the fringes. So men's 200 fly. This is heat 3 we're starting with. Well, Poppy's being looked after on the far side of the pool. I really hope she's okay. Yeah, Birmingham swimmer. In the pool we have, from lane 0, Dan Oliver, Solomon Kendrick, Maxwell Adams, Sam Cook, Harrison Homans, Hendrik van der Leest, Mars Kinlin, Ruben Wiesdat, Mick Namovic, that's Mikhail Namovic, Mick on the start sheets, and Rory Young. Last year's winner, Greg Butler, making way for some new names to come to the fore at the breaststroke. Notably Archie Goodburn, who's won gold in the 50 and the 100, but Archie is not an entrant into the 200 fly. In fact, none of last year's podium places are here. Greg Butler, Smith and Casey. So an all-new podium in 2026. Hendrik van der Leest. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Van der Leest was silver last year. Come on, let's get this right. Yeah, Van der Leest silver this time last year. And I'm sure Van der Leest was a medalist at the short course as well. So he takes it with a 2:02.57, wins it by, what's that, 2 seconds over Sam Cook and then Harrison Homans. Ruben Wiesdat in 3rd place. But 6 goes sub 2:10. Heat number 4. From the bottom, Leo Taylor, Fraser Tetlow, Albert Branch, Luke Greenbank, Max Litchfield, Andrew Bertolli, Ed Marcel Whittles, Dion Edwards, Callum Sinclair and Jad Idris. Now, Max Litchfield is a jack of all trades. Of course, specialist in the IM, but did take bronze here last year. Didn't medal at the short course in November, but he did win, no surprise, the 200 and 400 IM golds there too. So he owns all 4 of those at the minute. And will do for at least another year. So a couple of empty lanes this morning, which is not a shock, no surprise. It's day 3. They've put in a lot of effort so far. And maybe things are getting a bit tired and concentrating on preferred races. So Litchfield leads, Andrew Bertolli representing Stirling. 1 lane above them in 6, that's Ed Marcel Whittles for Imperial. And 1 lane below, jumping over lane 3 to lane 2, Albert Branch for Sheffield Hallam. close for second, not for first. Max Litchfield looking to improve on his bronze medal from 12 months ago. Goes 2:02.47, which pretty much matches the time of Hendrik van der Leest from heat number 3. Got one more heat to come. And how many? 1, 2, 3, 4 times go sub 2:05. Those guys behind Bertolli, Marcel Whittles and Branch, all in 2:04s. Only 4/10 between them. So all 4 of those should be in the final. Let's just keep an eye on that. It was 2:04.87. Heat number 5. Andrew Rosigno, Scott Fleming, Ridian Arch, Antonio Rodriguez, Ed Mildred, Ruben Robotham Keating, Callum Rose, Brodie Gordon-Gibson, Ian Cressy Rogers and Mason Carter. So many of these guys have won medals already this week. Let's just try and pick this apart a bit. Ed Mildred, he won the 100 fly gold. Brodie Gordon-Gibson in lane 7 won silver in the 100 fly. Gordon-Gibson won gold in the 50 fly. And have we not seen Matt Ward? He won bronze in 100 and silver in 50. No, I don't think he is. Couple more chats coming in. Tyler, what was the dinner like? Wow. I'll confession time, okay? It was a beautiful hotel buffet with a few options. And I was the only person in the queue at the time. I was there quite late, about 8:30, and the chef wasn't looking, so I took all 3 mains and put them on my plate. All right. Don't tell them. I've checked out now, so they can't do anything. But it was beautiful, lovely, and no alarms going off in the night, which is good. And Christine, welcome back, Christine. Good morning, she says. Been with us every single day. When's Alex racing? Alex must be here. If Christine's here, Alex is here. So this is all about the times. Shame to see no Ruben Robotham Keating. He would have been a contender in this one. So Ed Mildred and Rodriguez will go to the wall, and they go 2:01. That's the fastest time then by Ed Mildred. Mildred goes into lane 4 in the final. 2:02 Rodriguez, he'll be central 4. Gordon-Gibson will get in with a 2:06. And then 2:07 Scott Fleming. Possibly. That'll be right on the edges of the top 10. And Callum Rose was 2:07 as well, 0.83. I reckon that's right on the edge of top 10. But there's 20 spots available, of course, in finals. The B final and the A final. So it's there's plenty to play for. I'm going to try and get up here. Not available yet. Now we go to what will be our fastest races of the entire weekend. It's the 50-metre freestyle, everybody. Blink and you'll miss these. Got 6 of them to come, 3 in the girls, 3 in the boys. And there will be loads of these in the second session today, because we're going to start here with heat number 14. Schwint, Thornburg, Renfrew, Brophy, Akaro, Broder, Klein, Davies, Aspinall and Turnbull. Isabella Akaro, who just missed out on a medal last night. She came 4th in the, which final was it? Was it the 100 free final she came 4th in? She'll 25.94, sub 26, that's tidy. She can go 25.6 though. Morgan Brophy 2nd, 26.53. Heat 15. Fozzard, Turnbull, Hammerlane, Robinson, Davis, Goodburn, Smith, Palmer, Crawley and Turner. Almost saw the names there on the screen, trust me. Let's see what we've got. But again, one missing lane in 6. A little bit tighter to call this one. I'm still looking at lane 4 here. That's Evie Davis for Stirling. She got silver in the 100 free, bronze in the 200 free, and she'll set the fastest time in this heat, but not overall, in the 50 heats. That's still Isabella Acaro. Second for Yasmin Hammerlane. Third for Shola Robinson. And you don't need me to tell you that hundredths of seconds will either get you into a final or not here. So can they go quicker than 25.9 of Acaro? Having a go are Mardell, Reynolds, Woodcock, Guildford, De Groot, Mackenzie, Berry, Duffield, Robertson and Bevan. Another non-returning champion, Cornelia Fiedkovic last year, but Davis, who we've just seen, got silver last year. Harriet Rogers was the bronze medalist. So another race where we'll have a new reigning champion, and Drew Mackenzie looks the best here, the Edinburgh Napier swimmer, and she goes bang on 26. So Acaro from heat 14 will take lane 4. She'll go in as the favourite from the heats. Half a second gap back to second place. Oh no, 0.3, sorry. Charlotte Berry, then Maisie Guildford. Wow, that sets things up pretty nicely, doesn't it? Men's 50 freestyle. Fock, Emery Parker, Brudnicki, Derbyshire, Gong, Carswell, Schwenk, Davy, Hartley and Poole. And right through halfway, leading Zigong for Loughborough. Didn't see much of him yesterday. I was expecting to see him in the... where was it? He was in something that I was expecting him, but he wasn't. It was even mentioned online too. But regardless, 23.09, smashes that one out the park. Wins it to win by 0.3 in a 50. It's a fair bit. Luke Schwenk in second place. Oh right, the chats are flying. You've all woken up, have you? You've joined us 20 minutes late, guys. Let's have a look. Let's go Lucas and Caitlin Hartley. Lucas in the 50 free for Birmingham and Caitlin in the 200 breast for Bath. That's from Swim Mum. Plenty of swim and mum and dads, aren't there? Kate Mason says 2 ripped pairs of racing trunks yesterday. Alex Mason, another chance to earn a new pair if you go sub 24.6 in the free. Well, Maddox Roberts is going to win heat number 15, or actually Stefan Krajcek of Edinburgh Napier going well too. He takes second place, 22.91 for Maddox Roberts. Krajcek 23.41, and then Frankie Docking-Smith. Also got a go Drew Mackenzie. We've got Matty Rooney to go 22.8 in the heats. Not quite, he was 23.94. And heat number 16. Here we have Mola, Barlow, Harvey, McKinnon, Cooley, Zavite, Giordani, Tabernacle, Legis and Slater. Jordan Cooley for Loughborough in lane number 4. Took silver in the 100 free this week, took silver in this race last year, and goes 22.89 to stake his claim for top spot later on tonight. Ossie and Tibite for Sterling, 23.89. So that is Cooley on form there. Rory McKinnon for Strathclyde third, a 10th behind Tibite. And that is 6 races over in about 3 minutes. Next up, 200 breaststroke. Start with the girls. Heat number 3 we'll start with. And we have, from lane 0, Sophie King, Perry Scobie, Megan Singh, Sophie Moore, Harry Evans, Sophie Brassington, Louise Bressler, Chloe Butler, Sophia Suarez-Coldfield, and Leah Bullock. And Leah's getting some love from Mum, Caroline. Thank you for joining us online. I'm impressed to see nearly 200 of you. It's, what is it, just going to 9:30 on a Sunday morning. Clearly very sensible yesterday. Now, we waxed lyrical about Agarad Evans yesterday, and quite rightly, because she, so far this week, has retained her title in the 50 breast, retained her title in the 100 breast for the 3rd consecutive year. At the short course in November, she won all 3 titles, 2 of them with BUCS records. And she's looking to retain this one too. That would make it 9 wins, no more than that. Is that a dozen wins in a row at the breaststroke? Leads the way, 109, 112, Sophie Brassington, and then Sophie Moore. But interestingly, Harry's only in heat number 3, which means 2 people have come in quicker on qualifying. That is Anna Morgan in heat 4, we'll see, and also Lily Booker in heat number 5. And if Harry's racing, then Jill is in the group chat. Welcome, Jill. I can't imagine. I've got a little boy, right, 5 years old, so everything he does is a win right now. I just can't imagine the pride you must see in a child when they are... We're getting close to sort of using the terms, certainly generational talents, especially, most definitely in BUCS terms. Yeah, I hope we get to experience that one day, Jill. I'll always be proud, no matter what. But you know what I mean. Got good luck. Good luck, Go Callum from Manchester, mate, in 200 breaststroke. That's from Mum as well. Thanks for tuning in, Melanie. Agarad takes it to 28.01. And she can go a fair bit quicker. So she is just getting her spot in that final. That is the job this morning, is be in the final. That's it. Brassington should be there 2:30. 3rd place, Sophie Moore, 2:36. It's a bit of a jump, isn't it? So just keep your eye on that. 3rd in 2:36. 4th was 2:40 for Louise Bressler. So we will continue watching. Heat number 4 is Jasmine Takuna, Amy McLeod, Ruby Stevenson, Caitlin Hartley, Anna Morgan, Charlotte Bianchi, Emily Morgan-Hughes, Rebecca Keatley, Ellen Bagley, and Andriana Antonio. Anna Morgan is a double silver medalist individually this week, behind Evans in the 50 breast and the 100 breast. and took bronze in this race last year. It's Lily Booker in between them, who incidentally will go in heat number 5. Robinson will also go in heat 5. She's always on and around the podium in the breaststrokes. Although she was pipped last night by Charlotte Bianchi in the 100. In the pool, Anna Morgan, Charlotte Bianchi, that bronze medalist from yesterday, representing Sheffield Hallam. Sheffield Hallam, the home team, they love their home swimmers. Because, you know, not the biggest university in terms of sport, you've got Loughborough, Stirling, Edinburgh, Bath. So when one of the teams outside that big pack win, it always goes down so well. Manchester Met and Birmingham come to mind as well. Really great in celebrating their winners. I've made a massive mistake this morning. I'm wearing jeans. It was just so cold on the walk here. And now I am like roasting. And I'll probably have to wait to the break. I've got shorts in my rucksack. I'll keep hydrated. And Charlotte Bianchi, off the back of her bronze yesterday, has a taste for success, it seems, because she's going to finish this heat ahead of Anna Morgan, who was silver ahead of her last night. Although Morgan has increased that stroke rate significantly into the final 50. 3 strokes for every 2 of Charlotte Bianchi's almost. So she'll tighten it a little bit, but Bianchi will be on top. Let's look at the times: 2:30, 2:31 for Bianchi and Morgan. So that's I make that the 4th and 5th fastest time so far, if you include heat number 3 as well. 2:36 was around about 5th place in heat 4. So that's going to be the target line for heat 5 to get into the final, the medal final, I say. Anything outside, got 10 spots for the bead final up for grabs too.
There is the official result, 2:34.3.
All those times are confirmed. We go on to heat number 5.
We go to heat 5.
Right, you're watching 8 swimmers out of 10 lanes. We've got Grace Ibbison. We then jump to Asia Kent, Hannah Bowley, Lily Booker, Sienna Robinson, Charlotte Handy, Phoebe Williams-Jones and Colleen Devlin. We don't have lanes 1 or 9. And this one, Lily Booker and Sienna Robinson. Now, Lily Booker took silver here 12 months ago behind Evans. Robinson took bronze this week in the 50 breast. Have a quick look at the short course not long ago. Booker was bronze in this event in November at short course, and Robinson took bronze in both the 100 and the 50 breast. So loads between Lily Booker and Sienna Robinson. They've got most of the bronzes and silvers in the last few BUCS championships without standing on the top step. Great start from Sienna Robinson, 1:12.35. We know around about 2:36-ish is going to be the top 10 time. Lee Booker second, third place. It's Hannah Bowley for Harriet Watts. Then Loughborough's Asia Kent. Edinburgh's Charlotte Hardy. Robinson's time will be a 2:32.33 for Lily Booker, and this will determine a lot. 2:38s for Bowley and Kent, which means the 2:36s previously do get in. That 0.3 of a second between Bowley and Kent could be important. We will let this be confirmed first of all. They are immediately, all those times locked in. And on the BUCS website, like I am at the minute, you can watch those results get confirmed and see, within about a minute, you'll see what the top 10, top 20 times are. It's really interesting to have a few of these screens open, actually. .200-metre breaststroke. Men's competition. Heat 3 to start things off. We have Dylan Abalencia, Austin Williams, Tyler Toombs, Olivier Vedren, Josh Inglis, Alex Casey, Josh Mitchell, Ben Rogers, Connor Mitchell, and George Upton. But he does, I'm just triple checking this, he's not taken part in the 200, which opens the door for the likes of Finn Kemp, Gregory Butler, the reigning champion in this 200. He's going for 3 in a row. George Smith got silver in this one last year. He goes in heat number 4 shortly. It was in November at the short course. Alex Sanchez got the gold ahead of Smith and Casey, who are both here. Casey's in this one, leading in 5. So all 3 medalists from the short course in November are here. And all 3 from 12 months ago are here. In these 3, it's not necessarily in this seat right now. Alex Casey, what a great start to his morning. Chuck his name in the hat for the top 10 shootout, which again starts from 3:09. Is the official start time for the finals. Be here at 3:05. So Casey, then it'll be Olivier Vedren for Stirling in 3. In lane 6, it'll be Josh Mitchell for Edinburgh. 2:18, 2:19 and 2:22, your top 3 times.
2:22.2 with Josh Mitchell.
Number 4, Ben Cummings, Ben Twynham, Cantor Setin, Alex Sanchez, George Smith, Christian Ryan, Rafe Dobson, Matt Garrity, Rojas Cringelis, and James Escombe. There they are on your screen. Oh, and no lane. Oh, yeah, no Pinatas. Oh, hang on a second, that's in the next line. There's no lane Southern. So there's no Matt Garrity for Strathclyde. 9-man shootout. So in the lane 4, fastest entrant here, George Smith. He actually took silver in the 400 IM earlier this week behind Max Litchfield. And took silver here last year, as we've already mentioned, as well as silver in the short course. A lot of silver medals for George Smith. This is looking very competitive. From 3 to 6, Sanchez, Smith, Ryan and Dobson. And Christine says, let's go Alex. Well, we know what the target is for this morning for all of our top 3 shootout swimmers. We did see yesterday in the earlier heats, which we swim from midday today, a few did squeeze into those B finals. There was a few knocked out. It's only the B final. Nobody from the early heats made it into the A finals yesterday or on Friday. You can, although it's provisional, you can 99.999% say they are locked once you get there. Had one swim off yesterday for the top 10. Only one of the week so far. So Christian Ryan leads now before Rafe Dobson, George Smith and Alex Sanchez. You get the feeling that all 4 of these guys, as they're so close and ahead of the field, should be getting in that final anyway. Be gutting if one of them misses out by hundreds, but they look so good. What are we on now? 2:06. There's 15 to swim. We had was it 2:18, one heat number 3. Here we come then, it will be Christian Ryan for Bath that takes the win at the blue cap in 5. George Smith, Rafe Dobson, Alex Sanchez, 1, 2, 3, 4. All below 2:10.13. Sorry, 2:20.13. That was Sanchez's in 4th. That could be a very important time. So that is currently, I would put, that's the top Southern, I would say, sorted at the minute. I think Cantor Setin will be certainly in the B final with a 2:23. I think that's the window there. One heat to come, we'll find out shortly. Be a nervous wait for some. Heat 5 swimmers are ready. And again, I think we'll not be having a lane Southern in this heat either, actually. That would have been Pinatas Panaratos. Oh, Rafe Dobson got a DQ there, which promotes Alex Sanchez into 3rd place. That could be very important. I didn't see anything there. Well, that must have been a turn infringement, I guess. Right, so Gregory Butler is a guest in this one. So although I mentioned earlier he was looking to retain his title, he will not be retaining that title. He's swimming as a guest, cannot final, cannot medal. So we'll get a new champion. From lane 0, Regan Gallagher, Dan Jackson, William Godsell, Finn Kemp, Gregory Butler, Max Anderson, Pravin Mahendra-Kumar. We jump over to Nathan Walford and Callum Nurse. And Melanie says, good luck, go Callum, from Manchester Met, from Mum. I love a mum message. It doesn't matter how big and older they get. It's still their little boy or girl. So Butler no longer in education at BUCS institutions. But I mentioned yesterday, the reason we have our guests is because it's great for them to have some competitive races. It's great for us to watch world-class swimmers and those with a great BUCS pedigree and history. And it's great for the swimmers to swim alongside them too and feel that competitive edge. And when you think you're the best and then you come up to BUCS and you think, oh my goodness, there's lots of people that are very, very good at this. Obviously refocuses the mind. Greg Butler walking away with this one right now. So behind him in terms of BUCS qualifying for the final, leading is Max Anderson for Cardiff and then Finn Kemp for Loughborough. And they are a good few metres ahead of anybody else. Next coming is Mahendra-Kumar for City St George. So we think 2:20 is roughly the time they need to get to the final. Greg Butler wins it with a 2:12. So let's just see. Anderson 2:19, Finn Kemp 2:20. So you might even go out to 2:22. 2:25 I don't think will be enough for Mahendra-Kumar. So the 2:23s from heat 4 look like they will now qualify. Oh, what a range of times we've seen. And yeah, Tyler's mentioned that the 2:38 was the 10th spot in the final. If anybody wants to keep your eye on that, if you go onto the, if you just go into Google or your preferred search engine and type in BUCS Long Course 2026 results, you'll get the link right there. That's how I get to it each day. Or on the BUCS website, go to the swimming event, and there's a tab which is called Results with a link. Click on that. And on the left-hand side, you'll have the full list of the entire schedule for the week, and then a hyperlink for the start lists and the results as they come in. Right, got more 50-metre racing now. It's the 50-metre backstroke. 6 of these, so it will be absolutely rapid. Wells, Block, Weston, Hammerlane, Ward, Magliocco, Collier, Turnbull, Hum and Williams. Blue cap of Neve Ward representing Bath in 4. It'll be her win. The time is 29:44. Joined under 30 seconds by Emilia Magliocco, who was 3rd. Sophie Weston also for Bath and under 30 seconds, 29:95. Heat 11, Saunders, O'Mahony, Shields, Garrett, Knocker, De Groot, Lee, Stead, Steer and Yuda.
It's 11 Saunders, O'Mahony, Shields, Garrett, Knocker, De Groot, Lee, Stead, Steer and Yuda.
Good start to halfway by Izzy Lee of Nottingham. She'll lead alongside in 4 Sophie Knocker of Birmingham. Between them, De Groot of Loughborough. And this is like a very tidy 1, 2, 3, no questions. It'll be Sophie Knocker. It will be, Izzy Lee. It will be Sophie De Groot. Where's Knocker's time? There she is. Yeah, do you know what? I thought I was going mad for a second. Sophie Knocker wins it, 28:93. Then Izzy Lee, then Sophie De Groot. Those times are confirmed.
to heat 12.
Heat 12. Blythe Kinsman in 4. She won the... Oh, no, she's not. That is a surprise. She won the 100 back yesterday. Honey Osborne in 5 won the bronze in the 100 back. Wow. She would have been the favourite as well. But it is again Sunday. Day 3 of heavy, heavy competition. Relentless stuff. Also got Palmer, Monday, Major, Mannering, Osrin, Shaw, Marston, Smith and Soper. Mannering? No, second by 500s. Honey Osborne gets it. Not the fastest time. We did see a sub 29, didn't we? But a final time, certainly. So looking to go one better than a bronze medal in the 100 back. Mannering 29.93 and Scarlett Major in 3rd for Swansea 30.19. Now the men's 50 backstroke. Still waiting to get the 200 breaststroke men heats times in. I'm just really keen to see what the top 10 time was. Knight, Broome, Brown, Cherrington, Skerry, Roberts, Pope, Davies, Peoples and Daft. So Jack Skerry, lane 4 for Bath, won gold this week in the 100 back. Well, he made that look incredibly easy. 25.44 for the Bath swimmer. Alex Roberts and Lucas Brown for Loughborough and Stirling. They make the top 3. As well as winning the 100 back yesterday, Jack Skerry was bronze medalist this time last year. Didn't medal in the 50 back at the short course. Heat 10, Goldfinch, McQuaid, Dyson, Helinski, Brooker, Brockoven, Giordani, Morgan, Sellers and Strachan. Cam Brooker, 200 back gold medalist this week, and 200 back gold medalist in the short course. Actually, Reading champ as well in the short course, Cam Brooker at 50. And he's absolutely tearing it through the water. Wow. Second will be Fred Brockoven for Loughborough, who will be 3rd. Gideon Helinski for Swansea. But Cam in another class. One more of these. And then we have 400 freestyle. And then all we have left after that is the the medley relays. Excellent. We're almost done. That's crazy. After this race, we'll be in our penultimate event. Then I can have a lozenge. Can't lozenge whilst commentating, that wouldn't work. Sharman, Merrick, Sadbury, Knight, Ward, Ferguson, Brodie, Fraser, Kreischer, Albert and Bland.
Sharman in A0, Merrick, Sadbury, Knight, Ward, Ferguson, Brodie, Fraser, Albert and Bland.
Matt Ward took silver in the short course 4 months ago. Looking to do the same or better. He'll lead into the final 5 metres. He'll take the win. Second will be Jamie Ferguson for Aberdeen. And not far behind Gabriel Knight for Imperial. Once again, ever so close times. Somebody's going to miss out by hundreds in both the male and the female 50 backs. That's the way it is. The 200 breaststroke men's results are up. And I'm going to say, I was pretty much bang on. 2:23 gets in. I mean, 2:23.06 was the 10th qualifying time. Which means the likes of Tuxetin, Mitchell, Sanchez, Kemp, and the guys we knew would be there all in that final. No results yet for the 50 back heat. Oh, the women's are up. 400 metre freestyle. We're going to see heats 2, 3 and 4. And then we'll see 3 for the men, and then we just got the 3 relays, the mixed medley relays. Oh, that'll be incredible. In the water, Abby Hill, Elizabeth Atkinson, Emma Wiggins, Isla Marshall, Rebecca Somerville, Ella Pullman, Esme Kidman, Lucy Orman and Isabel Jones. I'm just going to get some water quickly, 2 secs. Okay, now the 400 freestyle is a fastest heat event, so these girls in the next 3 heats are not qualifying for a final. The effective final is the fastest heat, the fastest 10 qualifiers. They go in the final session. So, as you've heard already this week, but just in case you're brand new here, it means the reason we do that is the longer events, they don't qualify. So we do the fastest 10 in the final session. 99 times out of 100, you get in the gold, silver, bronze in that fastest 10, okay? That does not mean that is exclusively the medals can go to that top 10. If somebody in any of these 3 heats has a world best performance, personal, I mean, they set a ridiculously low time, no matter what, they'll be provisionally gold until we have that final heat. I have seen on maybe one occasion at BUCS where somebody that's not in the fastest heat got a medal, and that is okay. In fact, it's more than okay. It's incredibly impressive. Let me just double check the 400 free. Last year it was Fox, Lewis and Glenister. And no Lucy Fox. Fleur Lewis is in that fastest heat. Shannon Stott, Jess Podger, So it looks like we've just got, yeah, one of the 3 podium sitters from last year. Look at short course. Freya Colbert retained her title for the 3rd time last year. She's definitely here this week, but she's not taken part in the 400 free, which is a shame for us. Silver was Amy Monks and then Lucy Fox. So yeah, a big changes happening this year in plenty of our events. Now, 2 empty lanes in our first heat, 7 and 9. And we've got a clear front 4 and a clear rear 4. Qualifying times were 4:45. Would be Rebecca Somerville's time. So she's pretty much on for that with 50 to swim. 4:13 at the turn. Isla Marshall and Ella Pullman 2nd and 3rd. I think it's going to be outside 4:45, yeah, and Marshall's a 4:48, Pullman was a 4:47. Winning time in our first heat, 4:50.45 for Rebecca Somerville of Aberdeen, and it's an Aberdeen 1-2. Ella Pullman pips Isla Marshall by 0.03 of a second. And Emma Wiggins, it'll be Esme Kidman next. Isabel Jones, Abby Hill, and then Atkinson to close out our first heat. Those times are all confirmed. And we can move on to heat number 3. Heat 3, Florence Crowley, Phoebe Broster, India Marshall, Emily Riak, Sophie McClure, Lucy Cadden, Jess Smith, Millie Richardson, Sophie Lawrence, and Eloise Rathbone-Jones. Now, just going to pick up on Tyler. 200 men's isn't heat declared, so wouldn't 2:23.61 be? Let me double check that. I will be the first to put my hand up and say I've made a mistake if I have. Breaststroke. Ah, you're right, because Gregory Butler is a guest. Absolutely right. So that means Austin Williams is the 10th qualifier, 2:23.61. Do you know what? I like getting picked up on things like that. Well done, Tyler. Very observant. Sophie McClure leads through 100. Although, I think we've got an issue with timing pad 4, because that is not the first time there's been no time come up for lane 4. Sophie McClure got no time there. And it might just be me going mad, but timing pad changes used to take quite a long time. Nowadays, it's like a Formula 1 pit stop. They just come in, straight off, straight in, like 60 seconds, absolutely max. I just have memories of timing pad changes, like everybody going, oh, timing pad change, go and get a coffee. Now it's like, bang, done, crack on. Let's see if she So it could whack this time in 4. Ah, it does work this time. 2:17.54. Yeah. Okay. Maybe just having a moment.
Well, it was 8/10 of a second at the 50 mark.
Okay, maybe not like a Formula 1 pit stop. If you don't watch Formula 1, right, and you've never seen a pit stop before, a pit stop of Formula 1, so this is the car coming in, stopping, having its tyres changed, so caps come off, tyres off, new tyres on, caps replaced. 2.4 seconds they can do that in. 2.4 seconds to change a set of tyres on a Formula 1 car from it stopping to it going again is absolutely nuts.
Change on the lead. It's now the maximum swimmer in lane 3, who is 3/10 off in second ahead of Sophie Leclerc. That was Emily Reaction in lane number 3. He leads.
Hey, lane 3 leading, Emily Riak. It was Sophie McClure. That's been turned around. Again, no timing for Sophie McClure. I would anticipate us seeing a pad change in the next 10 minutes, if not between this and the next race. Or maybe if they're happy with the, because this isn't a final and this isn't going to qualify for like medals, maybe they'll be a little bit more lenient. They might wait until between events, or maybe even the break. Oh, but we have got the relays coming up. Qualifying for the relays. Oh, okay. Not my decision to make. I just sit here and observe and talk about things. This is a great finish, by the way, to this heat number 3. Sophie McClure and Emily Riach, Birmingham v Nottingham. And if there was one more lap, I think Phoebe Broster might come into this too. She's one from bottom, but in towards the wall. And it is by 0.04 of a second, Sophie McClure over Emily Riach. So yeah, that pad being a bit temperamental. Third place as a Broster for Surrey, and then Crowley for Nottingham. So the top 4 spots, all within this side of the pool. Now, I can't see a lane 3 here, or a lane 5, or a lane 9 in our next heat. It looks a bit empty, doesn't it? Heat number 4. Let's confirm who we do have. We have got Isabel Blackhurst, Abby Mitchell and Mia Burslem. We do have Maisie Dickinson. And we do have Alex Mann, Ella Duke and Libby Gordon. Now, to give you an idea of what might be required to win a medal, if we look at Heat 5, which is our fastest heat from later on this afternoon, Shannon Stott's coming with a 4:13, Jess Podger a 4:15, as is Fleur Lewis, plenty of 4:20s. And the fastest entry here, Maisie Dickinson, only 4:23, so not a long way out the top 10 times. But she'd need to probably take 8 to 10 seconds off that to be a likely medalist. Regardless, whoever wins this heat is going to be the provisional gold medal. Oh, Tyler on the chat. He loves the results like me, got several pages up at the same time. Just nipping back to the 50 backstrokes, which are now in. To be honest, between 10th and 11th fastest on the 50 back heats for the girls, there was, 1500ths of a second. And there's less than that between a lot of them. Sophie Knocker won that by a mile, those heats, by half a second. And that's big, considering between second and third there was 300ths. 50 back for the men. I thought it would be close, and it is. Bath take 3 of the top 4 spots. 10th fastest in the 50 back heats, Andrew Brodie, 27.01. Missing out on the final, James Merrick, 27.04. Connor Cherrington, 27.05. Gideon Helinski, 27.05. So there were 4 men within 400ths of a second of each other. Only one of them gets into that A final. Wow, that is crazy. Message coming in. I love Maddox Roberts, says Sarah Klangmeyer. I mean, Maddox is not even in this race. You're fully aware of that, yes? But maybe, I think Sarah just couldn't hold that in any longer. Have to let us know. Maddox in the 400. I can't even see where Maddox is swimming. Where are we? We are towards the business end already of heat 4. In fact, final 50. So again, this is a great swim from Alexa Mann. I mean, there's no lane 3, no lane 5, so the competition was depleted slightly. But she's still beating the fastest on paper, Dickinson, in 4. So Alexa Mann will be our provisional for, is it 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, about 6 hours. She'll be you know, when you watch this skiing and they sit in the winner's chair until they get beaten, she's going to be sat there. It's like 4:30 later. Alexa Mann, 4:29.68. Abby Mitchell, 4:31. Maisie Dickinson, 4:33. And on the YouTube chat, Sarah says, I love you as well, Ewan, but don't tell Maddox. Okay, I will not read that out, okay? Promise you. All those times are confirmed. And now it's our last 3 individual heats of this session. It's the men's 400 metre freestyle. And after that, it's just the 3 heats of the 4x1 medley mixed relay. We do have potentially a couple of para records to shoot for here. Seat number 3, we got Tom Erdley, John Hick, Kieran Williams, Tom Chittick, Tom Sumner, James McClure, Dylan Broom, Lewis Gibson, Panos Angelakis, and Jameson McLaren. Where have I put them? My BUCS records. That one, that one. Where have I put them? Has someone been to my desk and moved my things? No, here they are. Right, the reason I'm doing this is because Kieran Williams in lane 2 is S10 para classification, and Dylan Broom is S14. So let's have a little goosey gander at 400 freestyle. S10, I'm going to write this down, is currently held by Ollie Carter of Stirling in 2023 with a 4:20.95. And Dylan Broom, there is no S14 record, so as long as Dylan finishes and his time gets confirmed, that will be a guaranteed BUCS record. And Kieran's entry time is 4:16, 4 seconds faster than the current BUCS record. Could get a double here. Now, it is my pleasure and duty to let you know that if you've been in the venue this week or been watching online, we have some wonderful event partners here at BUCS this weekend. Milk Every Moment are back, as they have been for the last maybe 3-4 championships, I think, promoting the Milk Every Moment campaign. And did you know, I'm sure you did know, that milk can make a great post-race drink due to it being a natural source of high-quality protein. And as part of the Milk Every Moment campaign, we're helping athletes get more from their performance. Milk naturally provides 8 essential nutrients, including calcium, which supports the maintenance of normal bones. To find out more, head over to milkeverymoment.com. milkeverymoment.com. And also massive thank you to Subway, who have been equally as interactive with games and competitions as Milk Every Moment here in venue this weekend. BUCS are partnering with Subway as part of the Fresh Moves initiative to encourage physical activity and support emerging sports across the UK. Together, Subway and BUCS aim to help the next generation of students lead active lifestyles. They had their half basketball court set up in the foyer. I'm not sure if it's here today. I can see the Milk Every Moment stand, but nobody's there right now. There have been some very enjoyable games and some cow-related merchandise that they've been distributing. I've seen lots of people in cow bucket hats. Don't be jealous. In 4, Tom Sumner for Sheffield Hallam is going to take heat number 1. His time is going to be in the mid-10s. It's a 4:13.87. Then we'll have James McClure for Nottingham. See Kieran Williams from Manchester Met, 4:22, which is outside the BUCS record, sadly. Dylan Broom, though, gets the BUCS record, 4:23.72. The record books will start with him, and 806 points for his work too. So Dylan Broom, S14 BUCS record for Swansea.
And there it is, confirmed. The record for 31 delivery, the S14 BUCS record, the open air 400 freestyle, as we move on to heat 4.
Heat number 4.
Travis Babity goes in 3, it's just Deming for Sterling at 4, Max, Deuce and Ollie
Taking part in our fourth heat, Joe Parsons, Sam Rose, Lawrence Elliott, Cameron Travis, Josh Denham, Max Grayson Holly, Matt Defanes, Dan Menzer, Alex Laurie and Max Anderson Loke. And a message for Go Joe, Cardiff Mets, love from Mum. Thank you, Angela, for tuning in. Joe's in lane 0. Josh Denham for Stirling, holding off the field for the first 250 metres. Behind him, Grayson Holly for Cardiff, Menzer for Birmingham, Elliott for Exeter. The chasing pack of 4 becomes a chasing trio. Josh Denham is going to hang on for the entirety of this race. He was never challenged by more than a couple of body lengths. So the Sterling man will touch home in a sub 4:10, well under that actually, 4:6:42. Lawrence Elliott for Exeter second, Grayson Holly for Cardiff in third, and Menzer for Birmingham in fourth. I mean, from 100 metres out there, I don't think anything changed. And that is what happens sometimes. Now in front of me, the Oxford Brookes team have just arrived. I feel like I'm a member of Oxford Brookes right now. They've all just converged in the 2 rows in front of me. Heat number 5. Seeing from the bottom there, James Boddy, Donatus Pregasius, Jack Booth Rudd, Matt Warburton, Courage Kudikar, Matt Baker, Ruben Vista, Charles Kershaw, Dan Cox and Christos Manoli. And Hubert Godaniek says Matty Warbs v Matt Baker in the next heat. What's your prediction? What is your prediction? It's but a boxing glove. It's maybe going to be a knockout for one of them. It's Matt Baker that leads. Our two Bath representatives alongside Matt Warburton. He's done in fifth. Second place, Charles Kershaw for Swansea. And at the turn it was Daniel Cox for Birmingham in third. Apparently you can't bet against Matty Warbs, the Northern Rocket. Matt Baker would disagree. He still leads, but nothing like heat number 4, is it? And we need a nickname for Matt Baker then. Maybe the Bath Bomb. I've got, you know, as I've got older, I love a Bath Bomb now. That's a sign of age. Another sign of age is that when I was playing five-a-side football last week, and 2 weeks ago, I made like a world-class save, and it really jarred my elbow, still hurting. Just pain takes so long to leave my body now, whereas when you're younger, gone in 2 days. So Matt Baker, the Bath Bomb, continues to lead at 2:29. Swansea's Charles Kershaw and Dan Cox for Birmingham. No change, remarkably, despite how close it is, no actual change. There is a change now. Courage Kudikar for Edinburgh into the final 100, moves it into third place. Dan Cox into fourth, Matt Warburton retains fifth. You've been there the entire 300 metres so far. But Matt Baker's getting better and better. And his lead is now 2 seconds ahead of Charles Kershaw for Swansea, Kudikar for Edinburgh, and Dan Cox for Birmingham. So, after all that, makes it look pretty simple. Matt Baker takes the win for Bath, 4 minutes and 33 hundredths. That'll be the provisional gold medal position until later on this afternoon, around about 4:30. Charles Kershaw for Swansea in second position. Courage Kudikar, strong second half, which means Edinburgh take third place. Matt Warburton moves from fourth to fifth in the very latter stages. Ruben Wiesdorf picks up fifth for Sheffield Hallam.
There is the official result. Baker, 4 minutes, 0.33. Moving on to the next 400 metre medley relay, leads 6.
Right. Mixed 4x1 medley relay. This should be fabulous. We've got our fastest 3 heats first. Looking to qualify. If there's any event you want to be in the top 10, it is this. I do have just been handed the team sheets. Heat 1 from lane 0. Yeah, I've got hang on a second, where's my... That doesn't make sense. 3, 4, 5. Oh no, I've not got the names. This is the wrong bit of paper. Oh dear. Southampton, East Anglia, Glasgow, Cardiff Met, Cambridge, Glasgow, Cardiff Met, Imperial, Nottingham, Rob Gordon. I've only been given the names of the teams for the first 5 heats, and this is heat 6, 7 and 8. I will just have to go off what I see on screen, on the in-venue screen. So bear with for this one. In Southern, Gabriel Knights for Imperial. And in 4, James Merrick for Cambridge. Now look at this, the pool is already split by 20 metres after the first leg of this. In the water in lane 7 now for Imperial, our leaders. Tatiana Kinsler in 4. Rebecca Keatley for Cambridge. Then over to lane 1 in 3rd place, East Anglia with Chloe Butler. Keatley for Cambridge, Kinsler for Imperial, Butler for East Anglia, Sang for Glasgow, and Rogers for Glasgow. And over the PA system now, we've got girls just want to have fun. I mean, there has been some good music this week, and there has been some questionable music this week. I think this falls into the latter. I mean, when you're trying to hype up some high-performance athletes, I can think of better, I'll be honest. Cambridge and Glasgow lead the way. Finlay Sang handed over for Glasgow to Adam Scott. And for Cambridge, it's now Volkovoy in the water. And Tyler's right online. The results are online. It's just so much easier when it's in my hand in the paper. There's only so many things I can look at one time. And in the old-fashioned paper's much easier. Turning, Scott for Glasgow, Volkovoy for Cambridge, Knott for East Anglia, as Young for Glasgow, and Toe for Imperial. Front 5, you've seen the names, I'll give you the universities. And Volkovoy is going to put Cambridge in the lead. Going up to the last leg, I think, on the touch. Yes, no, yes, then it's Adam Scott for Glasgow. So they're handing over. In lane 1, East Anglia, that was Emilio Knock. Great, but he was great in the relays last night as well, actually. Rory Young for Glasgow hands over. So final leg swim is for Cambridge. In 4, Magliocco. For Glasgow, in 5, it's Robertson. And then in 1, for East Anglia, Sophie Sion on the ankle leg. And it is 3 girls bringing the teams home in the first 3 positions right now. Chasing in 8 and Southern, Kai Weeks for Imperial and Tyler Coles for Nottingham. But the girls have been given such a great advantage, and I have no doubt they can power through these last 25 metres now. Magliocco for Cambridge in 4, Robertson for Glasgow in 5. They'll be the first 2 positions. Chasing down Seong in 1 is going to be in the green cap, Tyler Coles of Nottingham. He might pip 3rd place here. But Magliocco for Cambridge will bring it home in lane 4. Robertson for Glasgow pick up 2nd place. And then Nottingham, great finish. A 4.16 for 3rd over in lane number 8. I love the support online, thank you. Sarah says, Tyler wants your job, Ewan. And Tyler replies, I could never be as good as Ewan. Honestly, I just say what I see. and just trying to help a bit. And Tyler, you are helping. It's nice to know. It's like you're my co-commentator or commentary assistant. That'll be your official position now. That was a good race, wasn't it, for the first one? Cardiff Met got a DQ in lane 6. Just full transparency that you don't see that. That was heat 6, 2 more of those to come. In heat 7, you're going to see from the bottom Aberdeen, Nottingham, Birmingham, Sheffield, Hallam, Stirling, Stirling 2, Bath, Manchester, Aberdeen and Oxford. Stirling picked up silver last year. Loughborough are the reigning champions. In fact, Stirling got silver and bronze there. So a lot of teams will have 2. They've got enough squad and good enough for 2 teams, like Stirling here. So last year, Stirling 1 got silver, Stirling 2 got bronze. Loughborough retained their title. Quickest start is in lane number 6. That's Matty Ward for Bath. Then you've got in Finlay Davies for Stirling in 4. On the outside, Fergus Thompson for Aberdeen. That's at the bottom in lane 0. Great start there on the outside lanes. In 8, Jamie Ferguson for Aberdeen. In the middle, Finlay Davies for Stirling, Lucas Brown for Stirling 2. Matt Ward, great opening 100 back, 54, 57. What a setup. In the water now for Bath, leg 2 on the breaststroke, William Godsell. It's lane 6 your leader. 4 teams behind. So the 4 leading teams have gone all male on legs 1 and 2. So you will see massive changes, I think, in the second half of this race. It could all sort of come back together, or are the leads too big already? We saw the girls do fabulous jobs on leg 4 in heat number 1, or our heat number 1, it's heat number 6. So William Godsell for Bath, Rafe Robinson for Stirling 2, Olivier Vidren for Stirling 1. In the white cap in 8, that's Ben Rogers for Aberdeen. In lane 0, also Aberdeen, Jack Mitchell. Okay, here we go. The hunt is on for number 1 spot. William Godsell hands over for Bath. It's now Ella Thornburg in the water, leading the race. For Stirling in 4 and 5, teams 1 and 2. Josephine Klein in 4, Susie McNair in 5. In lane number 8, Tony Jamieson for Aberdeen. They're your front 4. Tom Lydiard for Birmingham in 5. Leo Pollock for Nottingham in 6. Miles Killen for Hallam in 7. The chase is on. Ella Thornburg for Bath. They've led from the first metre of this race. Matt Ward set it up. They've not looked back since. It's Bath, Stirling, Stirling, Nottingham, Birmingham. Okay. Maisie Guildford for Bath, Evie Davis for Stirling, Melissa Turnbull for Stirling. In 3, that is Charlotte Berry for Sheffield Hallam. So Guildford for Bath leads, Davis for Stirling 2nd, Turnbull for Stirling 3rd, Berry for Hallam 4th, Broder for Birmingham 5th, and Titterton for Nottingham 6th. What a great finish this is. Evie Davis in 5 for Stirling, Maisie Guildford for Bath in 6th, Is this going to be taken away at the absolute death of Heat 7? It will not be. Bath, hang on. 4 minutes and 55 hundredths. Take it over Team Sterling 2 by 2/100ths of a second. Sterling take third also. Sheffield, Hallam fourth. Nottingham, Birmingham, Manchester, Aberdeen, and then Oxford will bring up the rear. What a fabulous finish. The medal finals last night, both of them were won by a tenth of a second. 2/100ths is a new realm entirely. One more heat and our session is done. In it, you are going to enjoy watching 4 minutes of Manchester Met, Surrey, Edinburgh, Swansea, Loughborough, Manchester Met, Loughborough, Birmingham, Surrey, Sheffield, Hallam. Off we go. Loughborough, the reigning champions, in lane number 4. They kick off with Finn Brockhoven. Edinburgh, quickest out the blocks, Andrew Brodie in lane number 2. Starting well in 1, Ben Twynham for Surrey. And over in lane 9, Matthew Money for Sheffield Hallam. Brockhoven for Loughborough. Brodie for Edinburgh, Twynham for Surrey, Money for Hallam. That's your top 4. And there'll be very little change over the second 50, which means Loughborough, looking to retain the title, will go through the lead in first position. Ben Twynham for Surrey, Andrew Brodie for Edinburgh, Money for Hallam, and then Ethan Randall for Manchester Met. In the water, Luke Ibbison for Loughborough. In lane 2, Josh Mitchell for Edinburgh. And in lane 1, Emily Farr for Surrey. They are now your top 3 in that order. So I'll repeat this as they go through. You see the names, I'll give you the universities. Ibbison, Loughborough. Mitchell, Edinburgh, Farr, Surrey, Panaratos, Swansea, Duffield, Hallam, top 5. And they're just getting further away at the moment. Luke Ibbison will hand over at the halfway point for your leaders. So Ibbison for Loughborough, Mitchell for Edinburgh, just to remind you of the top 3. And then Panaratos for Swansea. In the water, Freya Colbert for Loughborough. Faith Yuda for Edinburgh. And Dion Edwards now for Swansea. Can anybody catch the front 3? In lane number 5, Tom Parrott for Loughborough Team 2. And in lane 1, Ivan Blazej for Surrey. But Loughborough most definitely putting a massive marker down. We saw just outside 4 minutes as the best time in heat number 7. That was from Bath, just ahead of Sterling. So Frey got the hands over. The lead's grown to about 4 seconds now. Dion Edwards for Swansea. Edinburgh for Faith Yuda in 3rd. And Manchester Met, courtesy of Ed Mildred. Who else in 4th? It's an all-female top 4 on the final leg. Jessica Smelt for Loughborough, Hannah O'Mahony for Manchester Met, Contini for Loughborough, Abigail Crawley for Swansea, and Renfrew for Edinburgh. That's all down the middle. So it's Loughborough, Swansea, Edinburgh, Manchester Met, Loughborough 2. And this has really been a walk in the park for Loughborough, which looked like it could have been a very competitive heat number 8, but they had other things on their mind. Notably, they're going to be in lane number 4 of the final with a 3:58.92. Loughborough take the win. Swansea will pick up second place, fantastic result. Then Edinburgh and Loughborough team 2. So in the final, you might have two Stirlings and 2 Loughboroughs, I think. Manchester Met in third. Of course, you've got the B final, as we have with all of our qualifying races. 6th place Birmingham, 7th was Surrey, 8th for Surrey 2, Sheffield Hallam and Manchester Met 2 in lane 0. That concludes our racing for session 5A. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been a pleasure as always. Big thank you to our event partners, Milk Every Moment and Subway. But from Ponds Forge International Sports Centre, we will see you again at midday for session 5B, where we'll do all the earlier heats and all the events we've seen so far today. Enjoy your break. This is the BUCS Long Course Championship 2026. There's not much more to go. One more session of heats and then the finals. Don't go far. We'll see you at midday.
Proud to be supporting the Milk Every Moment campaign, highlighting the nutritional value of milk and how it can support students in their sporting performance.
To showcase how milk's nutritional values can support student athletes in prep for their event or with recovery.
We're here today to promote some nutritional benefits of milk. You want to have 5 shots to try and hook a vitamin or a mineral.
I hit phosphorus.
And phosphorus is used for the maintenance of bones and teeth.
Winners of the BUCS Super Rugby Milk Championship.
Welcome to the Subway and BUCS store.
Subway is partnering with BUCS to help the next generation of students live active lifestyles.
Watch this space.